Hi guys, it's Deb. Welcome to part 36 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Killer Instinct. In our last episode, Aiden killed Paul Russo here at the park. And now he is just having a very nice conversation with Mr. Grim Reaper, who, by the way, is feeling very flirty. And whatever problem it was that was causing Aiden not to be able to interact with the Grim Reaper was evidently fixed by the patch, because now he's having no problems at all interacting with him, and he's actually going to become best friends with Mr. Grim Reaper. And isn't that sweet? Yes, it so certainly is. It looks like Mr. Grim is saying goodbye. I guess he's going to go off into the netherworld. Have no idea where Aiden is walking off to. They said goodbye, but Grim is still here. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's play around with Mr. Grim Reaper and slap him silly and just see what he does. I've never done this to the Grim Reaper before. And how did he take that? He thought that was quite funny. Yes, he did. And I wish this umbrella was not in our way so that we could see better. Let's just have a little bit of fun with Grim. Let's go and do some more mischief with him. Let's trick him with the hand buzzer. Now, we all know if Grim Reaper was a normal sim, when we tricked him with the hand buzzer, he would die from electrocution. But Mr. Grim cannot die. And how did he take that? Oh, he decided he was getting out of here. So I don't know if that affected their relationship or not, but let's just find out really quick. They are still best friends, so that's really good. Well, now, in the last part, Aiden was so determined to kill Paul Russo that he actually cut his wedding reception to Olivia, Spencer, Kim, Lewis, York quite short. And they did not even cut their wedding cake. So Aiden is going to go on home and try to make that up to Miss Olivia, because I'm sure she's probably quite upset by that. But he told her that he had some very, very important business to deal with. And actually, it was important business for Aiden. The most important thing in the world to him at that moment was not marrying his sweet bride and cutting the wedding cake. Oh, no. The most important thing on his mind at that time was getting his revenge on Paul Russo, who just refused to die when Aiden set him on fire. So that was Aiden's first priority. He had to kill the man who defied him when he tried to kill him. And let's just see where our sweet little Miss Olivia is. Aiden's going to go ahead and go into the kitchen. And I don't know what Olivia's doing. She's she's watching the cooking channel. He's going to call her down to the kitchen. And he's going to go ahead and cut this wedding cake and share this moment of wedded bliss with his little sweetie pie honey bunch. And there's the wedding cake. Olivia, where are you, darling? He's calling to her. Is she on her way down? He's calling her. Olivia, darling, sweetheart, honey bunch, sugar plum, and she is still wearing her beautiful formal dress, and Aiden is still decked out in his formal attire as well. So he's going to go ahead. He's going to be the one to do it. He's going to head and cut this wedding cake, and he says he cannot do it. Well, I beg to differ with you. Do not defy my supreme order. You cut that wedding cake, boy. What is your problem? Okay, fine. Go here and cut this stupid wedding cake before I kill you. And I can do it. Oh, she threw confetti. Are you not going to share it with your bride? Is he not going to feed his bride a piece of wedding cake? Oh, no. not wedding cake. How dare we have wedding cake on our wedding day? Instead, he's going to feed her a piece of imaginary air cake from his hand. I guess Aiden has become concerned about his physique. You know, he's getting a little bit older. It's actually almost time for him to age up. So he must be getting a little bit concerned about his weight. So he's not going to have an actual piece of wedding cake. Oh no, he'll just have a pretend piece off of his hand. And he'll go ahead and put this cake away for a later time when he's feeling hungry. And, you know, who cares about poor Olivia? She could be starving for all he knows, but I guess he doesn't want her gaining weight either. I don't know. You know how men can be sometimes, especially serial killers. You know how they're just kind of weird. But anyway, he's going to go ahead and put that cake up, and he's going to go ahead and romance his lovely bride a little bit. He's going to embrace her, give her a passionate kiss, and probably go do a little woody hooty hoo with her, just so that she does not get suspicious and wonder what he's been up to all this time when he should have been home with his new bride, sharing their wedding cake instead of an imaginary piece of air off of his hand. Also, in the last part, Aiden got the want to get to know Faith. Now, what that's really about is Aiden is very, very suspicious of Faith. He thinks that it's quite possible that she, and Paul Russo as well, might be international super spies. And he's a little bit worried that they're going to dig up, well, not Paul, because Paul is 6 feet under. He would have to dig his way out first. Okay, Aiden is a little bit worried that Miss Faith may dig up some dirt on him and let the police know what he has been doing all this time, and Aiden might find his butt in jail. He's quite concerned about that. So he's going to be keeping his eye on Miss Faith Russo just to make sure that she doesn't do anything like that. Also, he is a little bit concerned that Faith may realize that he is the one responsible for killing her husband. You know, she could figure that out. So he's really kind of glad, a little bit glad that the fire did not kill Paul, because if it had, you know, Faith was right there. And she could have easily realized that Aiden set the fire. But this way, he and Paul Russo were at the park, and Faith has no idea whatsoever that Aiden was anywhere around when her lovey-dovey hubby passed away. So Aiden's going to make sure that she does not figure that out. And let's just see who is out walking in the neighborhood. I don't think we know any of these people. I just wanted to make sure. Who is this person? Clark Nixon. I was just kind of looking. You know, now we know that Faith Russo lives in this house right here. So I was just kind of looking to see if she was anywhere around lurking. You know, she could be lurking on our front porch for all I know, for all Aiden knows. But I do not see her, which is good. That's a very good thing. But it's getting kind of late. It's Saturday at 7:46 p.m. And Aiden is thinking, you know, he's running on the treadmill, and he is just reflecting back over the course of his life. You know, it is almost his birthday, and he has spent absolutely no time whatsoever with his son. You know, he hasn't seen his son since his son was a child. I mean, a little baby, you know, and now his son is a child. He has aged up. So Aiden thinks that it might be a good idea for him to go over next door and just, you know, talk to his son for just a few minutes. Just see his son. Just see how he's doing. Make sure that Emily is doing okay financially and that she does not need any more financial support from him at the moment. Now, he has been sending her checks. He is paying the mortgage on her home. Okay, can we knock on the door? We're going to knock on the door. He is paying all of Miss Emily's bills. And I guess we are going around to the back door. Yes, we're going to enter from the back because backdoor guests are best. Yes, they are. But like I said, he has been paying all of Emily's bills and making sure that she is financially secure because she is taking care of his child. She is raising his son. Now, he does not love Emily at all whatsoever. But he is going to go ahead and greet her. He's probably going to give her a friendly hug if he can. Yes, he can. He's going to go ahead and give her a friendly hug and just see how she's doing. And it looks like she's feeling very playful. And they are having a suggestive conversation with Aiden in his sweaty workout attire. I don't think he's kind of got quite stinky yet. But, you know, he's just asking about Adam. How's Adam doing? How's he doing in school? And let's just see if Mr. Adam is here. And he is. There is Aiden's kid. And let's get a look at this kid and see if we can figure out who this kid looks like. We ain't gonna find out like that. No. Okay. This kid looks very sad at the moment. And I kind of see Aiden in him, but I kind of see Emily. I think he's got, possibly has Emily's cheekbones. Aiden's going to go ahead and ask this kid, Adam, his son, how he's doing in school, how he's liking school. So get on up here and talk to your kid, Aiden. And just see, and it looks like their relationship is pretty good. Don't know why Adam is sad, but he's going to see if he can't cheer him up a little bit. He's going to try to cheer him up, and then he's going to give him a heartfelt compliment. And of course, he's going to do all this through the wall because, you know, that's how you do it. So let's just look. Yep. See, there's a wall here, and the door is closed. And the kid is on the bed inside the room. And Aiden is having a wonderful conversation with this kid through this wall. Yes, he is, because that's how it's done. If you really want to get close to somebody, stand on the other side of the wall in the next room and talk to them, because that is the best way, you know, possible. Get in here, Aiden. To connect with this person. And I don't think he ever tried to cheer him up. He's going to try to cheer him up now. And you know what, guys? Nobody's around. It's just Aiden and Adam, his child. He's going to tell this kid that he loves him. And, you know, this is the only kid. Oh, the only kid. Well, yeah, the only kid. This is the only person, other than Rose, that Aiden has ever said the words, I love you, to. The only person, other than himself, that he ever has truly loved is this child. And, you know, Aiden never even told his own mother that he loved her because she never told Aiden that she loved him. And Aiden is telling his kid about the importance of money because in Aiden's world, Aiden will never have enough. You know, he thinks that money is the key to everything. He doesn't realize that it's not money that matters, it's people that matter. You know, Aiden has not learned that yet. And I don't know that he ever will learn that. But it looks like he's passing down this lesson to his child. So his child might end up having the same warped sense of reality that Aiden has. Since Aiden is telling him, you know, that money is king. This kid might grow up thinking the same thing. Let's hope that Emily teaches this kid better. Let's hope that Emily tells this kid, Adam, that his father, Aiden, was very wrong about the whole money situation. Yes, it's good to have money, and you do need money to get by and to pay your bills. But, you know, money is not going to keep you warm at night unless you buy a really big, nice, thick, fluffy down comforter. Okay, guys. All right, so here we go. Aiden is downstairs with Miss Emily, and they are sitting on the couch together. And he does not love this woman, but, you know, they did have a one-night stand, which produced Adam, the child. And, you know, he would not mind getting a little something from this woman again. I don't know where she's going, what she's doing. Let's see where she's going. She's going in here with her child to tell her child, you know, I don't know what your father told you, but money is not everything. So Aiden is going to romance this girl a little bit. He's going to caress her cheek and compliment her appearance a little bit because, you know, he doesn't mind at all having a little something on the side with a woman who he does not have to worry about killing, you know. He's not going to kill this woman unless she harms his child. Now, if she ever did anything to harm his child, she'd be dead meat, just saying. But Aiden feels very possessive about this woman. Even though he does not love her, he does not want her dating other men. He does not want other men around his child. The way that his mother brought a whole parade of men around him. So he's going to go ahead. He went ahead and he asked Emily to be his girlfriend, and she just became his girlfriend. Not because he loves her, but because he feels very possessive of her and his child. Aiden is like that. He's been like that ever since the whole fiasco with Rose. What he feels is his, and he doesn't want anybody messing with what he thinks is his. It's hands off for everybody else. He wants to stake his claim to this woman just to keep her from being with other men, and just to keep other men from being around his son. That's just how he is. He will never have enough. It will never be enough for him. And, you know, he'll never be in love with this woman. He knows that. He knows that she might fall in love with him. He knows that she probably already has fallen in love with him, actually. And she most certainly may have. He knows he'll never be in love with her, but he wants to keep her on the string. Now, does she know that he is newly married to Olivia Spencer Kim Lewis York? She very well may know that. Matter of fact, I think she does know it. They live right across the street. But of course, Olivia Spencer Kim Lewis has no idea about Emily. She has no idea that Aiden has a child with another woman. But Emily she just kind of doesn't really care. Does Emily know that he has been killing all these women? No, of course not. She has no idea about that. She just thinks that he's a player and that he loves women, which he obviously does love women. He loves their simoleons, most especially. But she just doesn't really care at this point. You know, she agreed to be his girlfriend, and so he's going to keep her on, you know, on the string like that. But, you know, he had a really nice time, and he's going to probably grab himself. Should he get himself a shower while he's here? You know, he might go out and see Cassandra for a little bit. He might also go home and kill his new bride-to-be before the night is over. And it's already 10 p.m. at night. He's going to go ahead and take a shower so that Olivia does not smell this other woman's perfume on him and wonder what's what. And I bet you Olivia is getting pretty peeved off at him right now, because it is her wedding night at 10:34 p.m. and her husband is nowhere to be found. He told her that he had to run out and take care of some business really fast. But, you know, that seems like to her that that's all he's been doing ever since they got married, ever since they got engaged. He has been leaving her to go off and do who knows what at all hours of the night. So I think she's getting pretty irritated at this man. So he probably needs to get his little butt on home. He's going to go ahead and say goodbye to his child. Let's see if he can give him a hug or anything. He's going to express his admiration to this kid, to Adam, and tell him that he's so proud of him. He's so proud of how good he's doing in school. And he's going to go ahead and give him a hug. And then after that, he's going to kiss or hug Emily goodbye. And then he'll be heading out. And of course, the best way to express your admiration for your child is while you're sitting on the sofa. Oh, he's not even going to hug the kid anymore. He's going to hug Emily first. Is he going to hug the kid? He's not even going to hug the kid. He is. He's going to hug the kid because I said he was going to hug the kid. He's going to hug this kid. Hug your kid, Aiden. Aiden. Okay, he's just not interested in hugging this kid. I really don't know why he's not. Maybe the kid's wise enough not to want to hug Aiden. But Aiden is feeling extremely hungry right now. So he's going to go ahead and cook a gourmet meal for his child. And look at his repertoire or recipe list or whatever you want to call it. He is becoming quite the chef. Let's cook some salmon. He's going to make some salmon for his child and the mother of his child to have when he is not here. Oops. You know, I've never seen salmon look that color before. Okay. Alright. And speaking of salmon, there's a restaurant where I live that has the best grilled salmon with lemon pepper. I had some the other day. It was so freaking scrumptious. You would not believe. Okay. So, I'm trying to catch him before he starts eating. And have him call to meal. So that his child can get something to eat. And are they going to come and eat? Who knows? I don't know if they're going to come eat or not. Yes, they are. Here comes his child. Getting himself some salmon. We're just going to kind of speed through this really fast. Because I know right now that Olivia is having a fit. Because... Are you getting another plate full of salmon? It looks like that kid is having seconds. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like he is, which is totally fine. So, Aiden's going to kiss Emily goodbye. He's just going to embrace her. And I don't know what that was all about. Go over there and hug your, I guess, mistressy girlfriend, whatever. Okay. She's eating again, too. Well, they're obviously very hungry, and Aiden doesn't have time for this. So, Aiden is going to go ahead and go home and see what Olivia is doing. Now, all this time that Aiden has been gone over to Emily's house, Olivia has been watching the clock. Yes, she has. And she has been getting madder and madder and madder with every tick of the second hand. Yes, she has. She is fit to be tied. She is so angry that Aiden is out who knows where, doing who knows what, that she is going to let him have it. She's going to march her butt downstairs and just tell him that she does not appreciate the way he has been acting one freaking bit. And what's going on? I don't know. But Aiden, he's just hum, ho, hum, coming in here to watch some sports. He has no idea that she's about to go off on him. And she is. And there they go. Two lonely souls passing on the staircase. She's going to freaking yell at him. And just tell him that she does not appreciate his behavior at all whatsoever. And she's like, you do not walk away from me. You stop in your tracks, sir. And let me let you have it. She is just really, really angry at him for staying out all night. And Aiden's like, honey pie sugar baby, I love you. You look so beautiful. You are the only woman for me. I don't want to be with anybody else. You have nothing to worry about. It was strictly business. I would never, ever cheat on you in a million years, honey. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. And I just love you so much. And he's going to top it off with a woohoo. And she's talking about money. And she's saying, as long as you're out earning money so that I can buy a burger and fries, then I guess it's okay for you to stay out all hours of the night. I guess I believe you when you say that nothing is going on and that I am your one and only true love. Yes, that's what she believes. And it is after midnight, and they are having a little romp in the hay. They're woody hooty hoo, and when they get through having the woody hoo, you know, it is 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if Aiden wants to go ahead and sleep or not, but I think Aiden would like to have himself a little nightcap. Yes, he's going to come down here and fix himself a little drink. And while he's at it, he's going to be contemplating, what's he going to have? He's going to have himself, I wonder if he can make the flaming zesty salt. Let's just see if he can. He's going to have that. And he's contemplating how he is going to do away with his little sweet sunshine, Olivia Spencer Kim Lewis York. Now, Aiden has been doing some research on poisons and various concoctions. And he just so happens to have concocted something, something called an essence of anger. Yes, it is. And prior to the patch, this had a different label on it, which is perfectly fine. Also, I noticed that our tombstones, they lost their little tags too as well. You can still, like if you put one out, you can still mourn whoever it was, mourn Gavin, but it no longer says the person's name on it, the person's ashes. So he's going to go ahead and drink his flaming, was it a flaming zesty salt? He's going to drink his flaming zesty salt, and he's just sitting here contemplating what he's going to do. And here comes Miss Olivia. Now, Olivia has the very mean trait, but she wants to chat with Aiden and she wants to embrace him because she thinks he loves her. But, you know, the only thing that Aiden loves about Olivia Spencer Kim Lewis York is her simoleons. And she still has her grade school homework in her inventory, and I bet she never did it. So what he's going to do is, she's getting very sleepy. Now, she does have the mean trait, and mean Sims can get very angry, and their hearts can explode from that anger. So Aiden is going to tell her, you know, I fixed myself a little drinky pie, and I'm going to drink it. And I also fixed you, my darling, a drink. And what the heck is going on with her? She was going to go take a nap. She changed her clothes to go take a nap. But Aiden has told her, wait a minute, baby doll, Sugar Plum. I fixed you this special drink. It's a special concoction. Look how fruity it looks. It's got all kinds of raspberries and all kinds of delicious fruit and things in it. And I really would like for you to try it. I think you will love it. I made it especially for you. So Olivia is going to say, okay, I mean, she trusts him. Why would she not trust him? So Olivia is going to drink the drink that Aiden has made for her. Made especially for Olivia. And let's just see what happens when Olivia takes this drink. And look, it's already affecting her. You can see her body is starting to glow red. Yes, it is, as she drinks this drink. And what is it going to do to her? Oh, no. It has made Olivia extremely happy. Okay. No, it has made her angry +2. Yes, it has. And Aiden did use the cow plant to extract an ingredient to make this essence of anger that he has concocted for Miss Olivia Spencer Kim Lewis York. Now, the thing about it is, now that she has she had this drink. She did drink the potion. Now that she did drink the potion, her heart cannot handle it. It cannot. She is becoming so angry from this potion that she is going to stomp herself to death. Yes, she is. She is becoming so angry that she is going to have a cardiac explosion. And let's just watch, guys, and see how this works. And look at her. Let's look at her face. Let's get a close-up of Olivia Spencer Kim Lewis York's face. And I have to apologize about my camera skills today. I have completely reorganized everything on my desk. Everything is in a different place, and I'm just trying to get used to everything. I did get a brand new, huge monitor. And look at her face. This girl is not happy at all. She is extremely, extremely angry. Yes, she is. And Aiden's getting up to come over here. And look at the look on Aiden's face. Look at that face. Is that the look of evil or what? Look at those evil eyes. He is so satisfied with himself and so happy with himself that he has found a new way to murder her. He is just all full of it. You know, he is so evil. And look at this poor woman. Look at her face. Her heart is about to explode. And she is figuring this out now, that her heart is exploding. And here we go. And there it goes. And Olivia, poor Olivia, has collapsed on the patio. And Aiden has to pretend that he's sad because he knows. He's out here, you know, in the backyard, and he knows that there are many nosy neighbors out here in this yard. I mean, the day that he killed poor Summer Holiday, the neighbors all saw it, and he's worried that the neighbors have seen this. So, he has to pretend that he cares. But, of course, Mr. Grimm knows the truth. Mr. Grimm has been around the block a few times with Aiden, and he knows the score, and he knows exactly what is going on. He knows exactly how Miss Olivia Spencer Kim Lewis York died. You cannot fool the Grim Reaper, and Aiden's really got to pee. All this killing, you know, it makes you have to go really, really bad. It really, truly does. And speaking of going, it is time for me to say goodbye. But I hope you all have enjoyed this episode of Killer Instinct. And if you did enjoy it, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you are enjoying this series, please leave me a like and please subscribe. I'll see you next time.